Welcome to Clan of Critters. My name's Dan and today we are unboxing some animals. I got these boxes in the mail straight from the legendary spider shop. Now if you're enjoying these videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps getting the channel's name out there. Now, let's get to the unboxing. Right, now I think we are going to start with this box. So I got a few bits of dry goods as well in the order, and it looks like this with my pot pack. So pretty much every time I make an order now at the spider shop, I always add on a kilo of cork pack, and this is an absolute beauty. Whew, look at that! Amazing. Now there is still a few things that I'm expecting in terms of more equipment and dry goods. So I picked up a few jelly pots. If you've not got these for the spider shop yet, amazing value. Works out at being something like 15-20 pence per pot when you buy the tub. And it comes with a handy tub you can use for housing at the end. So that'll go towards some of my roaches and beetles. And then I did also get another couple of Mega Blast boxes, which tends to hold the inverts in them when they get delivered. I'll just double check there's nothing else in here that I forgot I ordered. Oh, and I did. Leaf litter. Always need more leaf litter. And I think that is me for this. So let's get a look at the animals. We're not going to do any rehousings today. Those are going to come in some future videos because there are a few things in here I am very excited about and I've had on the list for a long time. So in this tub, there are two things that I ordered, and there is also a £60 mystery box. Because when you're starting to build up your collection, a bit like I am, after returning from Wales and finally having somewhere I can build a collection, mystery boxes are just such good value. It's unlikely at the moment that I'm going to get too many doubles. So being able to get that wee bit extra value out of the orders is just amazing. And there is quite a few tubs in here. So this wasn't technically something that I ordered, although it kinda is. I had ordered a Stromatopel macalciatum, but unfortunately the specimens that they got in weren't looking too well. So I got a phone call from the spider shop just asking me if they minded if I switched it out for a different spider. And I said that was absolutely fine and they could just pick whatever it is. So we've got this one, and this is Melopues albostriatum, which is a classic staple in the hobby. Also gets called the Thai zebra knee, and I am very much looking forward to getting that out, and I've got a fancy new enclosure just for it. Now let's see if I can find the other thing that was specific. Oh, and here it is. So this is an amazing little orange spider with an awesome fuzzy appearance, and it is named after a very influential singer. So this is Heteropoda, David Bowie, something I've been wanting in my collection for a long time. And I am so glad to have this. And again, that will be getting rehoused in another video. But we will get some close-up shots for you guys. So everything left in this box is part of the mystery box. So let's see what we got. Oh, and we will start with this one. Now, this is one that I very nearly added to the box myself. I think, anyway. It's H. Miami on the vial, which I think is going to be Hogna Miami, which is one of the... They say medium, but it's quite a large wolf spider. Definitely larger than anything we get in the UK. Oh, it's good wee size. I am looking forward to getting that one housed up. I mean, I love my wolf spiders so much. A. Carshi. Oh, A. Carshi. Now, I think this is Atypus carshi, which is one of the Chinese purseweb spiders, perhaps? Oh, I'm excited to see that one. I think that is one of the Chinese pursewebs, which is an amazing, cool little spider. I'm really getting into my true spiders at the moment. I love them so much, so to get a few in this is amazing. What have we got here? Smorus palmatus. S. Morris palmatus. So this is one of the scorpions. This is the large clawed scorpion, which I might actually already have, so it'll be cool to have two. You never know, we might end up with a male and a female. These are amazing little guys. They're not all that active during the day. They tend to not come out unless it's night, but they are very easy to keep. I probably shouldn't be sticking my fingers into the vial, but let's get a wee look at what we have got in here. Okay, a decent wee size. Bit smaller than the one we've got, but nevertheless amazing. Pop that there. T species Tygoon. Oh, this will be a Vinegaroon. Typhlosis, is it? Phalophonis, is it perhaps? Phalophonis, I think. Awesome. I unfortunately just recently lost my Vinegaroon, so it was quite old. I've actually got it in a little petri dish because I'm going to preserve it. So to have another one is amazing. I'll be able to fill that straight into the old. But what is this? This is one of the fishing spiders. Yup, Dolomides. D. Acaphonicensis, and I think that's Dolomides. It looks like a fishing spider. These are big spiders. That's amazing. I did notice these in the spider shop. I did not expect to get in a mystery box. And it's quite a big one. That must be at least sort of sub-adult. I can't see any bulbous pedipalps. Hopefully this is a female, because I believe they're wild caught, their specimens. Now that is absolutely amazing, and that is a good one for the collection. Now, I'd say we weren't going to do any rehouses, but one or two probably wouldn't harm it. So let's start with our Thai fossorial. Fossorial species are really easy to rehouse. All you need is a box of dirt. We're going to add a few extra things, but at the crux of it, that's all it is. Now, because it's a box of dirt, when you're adding your substrate, you want it to be good quality. Fossorial spiders are spiders that lifestyles revolve around essentially being underground. They are heavy burrowers. So because they're going to be spending a lot of time in that substrate, you want it to be good quality. So I've got my own mix here that is made up from some potting soil, some cocoa coir, some chopped up sphagnum, and some leaf litter that I like to mix in as well. I find that holds the burrows really well, and there's some nice organic matter in there, which will break down over time and soften up. It allows for good growth of organisms in the soil to help break down all that other matter, all the poo and stuff left by the animals. It's brilliant for your springtails. They'll be able to live in it quite happily and eat it, and it will support any plants or live moss that you put in as well. They'll be able to get nutrients for it. So with this spider, with our Thai zebra, we probably want at least 4 inches of soil. I'm going to fill this one up a decent amount. Can I give it a little tamp down? I don't want it to be packed, but I also don't want it to be too loose. Now that should be a good amount for the time being. So we went up a bit over halfway, so we're just to about here, which is plenty of space for our spider to be able to dig down at an entry point and build a nice intricate burrow system in there. I am going to add a little piece of cork. Another thing I'm going to do is just hollow out a little hole that basically goes down to the bottom, just at the edge of that cork there. So what our spider will basically do is go in, work its way down, and then start to work out around the edges. What I quite like to do with my fossorials is actually tape a dark sheet or something to one side if it's just a clear tub like this, and that gives it a little bit more privacy. At the sides of the cork bark up here, going to pop some bits of sphagnum that I'm going to dampen, and that's going to help maintain that humidity. So these Thai fossorials, or the Thai zebra anyway, not all of them because Thailand's a big place, a lot of different habitats there, but these ones do like a good level of humidity. And my soil is already nice and damp because I've already added some moisture to it, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Now, a lot of people don't bother to add water dishes to their fossorial setups. I always do. It's not often, but I do see my fossorial spiders drinking from them every now and then. So I think it doesn't take up much space, might as well add it. And then last thing I'm going to add is just a touch of leaf litter over it. I find these fossorial spiders quite like to drag that stuff around the entrance to their burrow, almost web it over. It helps maintain the structure a little bit more, and it is a nice place for them to start laying webbing over. So these spiders in the wild, or not so much these ones, but a lot of these fossorial ones will be a lot of webbing around the edge of their burrow to help for structure, but that also alerts the spider if there's anything outside it. And when you've got bits of leaves and stuff that can move underfoot rather than just solid soil, that helps send those vibrations down more because they can feel the leaves moving and hitting off those other strands of silt. So a little bit of leaf litter is really good for this. And here it is, our box of dirt. So let's get a look at the spider. Now, this spider does have a reputation for being a bit feisty, so naturally we are going to put that to the test. Try to be as gentle as I can to not wind them up. Oh, I can see those legs already, that's beautiful. Now it's still in that toilet roll. We've got the cork bark in there, in hopes that if it does bolt out, it bolts under that cork bark. If it was to escape into this room, I would never find it. Oh, he's upside down, sorry pal. Oh wow, a little bit stressed, so this is a slight stress curl. Starting to open up. So when spiders pull their legs in like that, because they're stressed and they're trying to protect that body from harm. How beautiful is that? Oh, that is a fat bum. I think this enclosure, maybe for this little guy, the little Purseweb. What I can do is just pick up his leg and lace it into the enclosure. So get the size of the fangs on it. We already have this one made up, so I think it'll be perfect for our Vinegaroon. And I think we might as well just finish these guys with our scorpion. So for this little guy, we have got a nice little sandy substrate mix for him. Now these really do like to burrow, so I imagine he'll be straight out and in there. Oh, just a wee baby. Getting a wee warning. Quick sting mark. Tweezers. Oh, feisty guy. Okay, well, I'm going to throw in some leaf litter as well just to get a wee bit more cover. And we're going to move on to our last rehousing, which is for the Hogna Miami. So I love wolf spiders so much, I'm really excited about this one. Now let's get a look at this spider. Now, St. Hogna Miami is one of the medium, what we call the medium sized, or what we'd consider the medium sized wolf spiders, but it's still probably bigger than anything you're going to find here, really. Except maybe for some of the spiders you find down south in the UK. Oh, shall we try to come out? Now this looks like a male to me. They're not great climbers, so although they are dirty, you generally don't have to worry about them escaping your enclosures unless you've got stuff right up against the edge. A nice smooth, clean acrylic or glass is generally going to be able to keep them out. Well guys, that was another very successful unboxing, I would say. I'm blown away with some of the stuff I got, especially in that mystery box. Now, I do love this Thai zebra. It's an amazing tarantula, but I think my top place at the moment has to go to the David Bowie Huntsman. I have been wanting one of these for so long, and now to have one is just amazing. If you're interested in this spider, keep an eye out for future videos when we do the rehouse and talk a little bit more about the biology of it. Amongst the mystery box, I've got to say, this fishing spider is incredible, and I am so surprised that it came in a mystery box. I'm going to make this a video on its own, so I'm going to rehouse this as well. I've got a nice new enclosure that I think will be just perfect for setting up a nice bioactive tank for this guy. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for another future episode. While we're on the future, I have got a couple of things going on at the moment. I am considering starting some lives. I was considering maybe doing some lives while I am recording these videos. So you guys might be able to, see what's going on kind of behind the scenes without all the editing and stuff. See how much effort actually goes into these videos, which I think would be a little bit cool. And also it would help me because while the live is going, you can give me feedback on what you think about the stuff I'm saying and the way I'm recording and looking at things, which I think could be a really cool option. I just need to think about how I'm going to do that because I don't have a second camera yet, but that's where the phone might come in. Apart from that, I have also recently started a podcast. So if you've not seen it yet, check out the Arthropod. It's a podcast all about entomology and exotic pets focusing on invertebrates. I'm having great fun making it. The last episode I'm really happy with. So that was episode 1, Do Insects Feel Pain? Where we go a little bit into the science, thinking about are insects capable of feeling pain? And if they do, what does that mean for the hobby? Especially in regards to our feeder insects and how we treat them when they're in our care. If you want another way to support the channel, I would love it if you guys could like and subscribe. That goes a long way to spreading the channel and helping it grow and get off its feet a little bit. But until next time, cheerio and rasta.